Hello, welcome back to PlayStation Access. My name's Dave and I'm joined today by Holly.
What up, Titan Life?
What was that intro, Holly?
I love Titans. You are a Titan.
Yes.
This is you playing.
It is.
I'm just happy to share the Titan love.
We should, well, so am I. Thank you for sharing, it's very kind of you. We should share the love and we should explain that we're playing Rise of Iron, Destiny's new expansion.
Yeah.
We're actually at Bungie right now recording this video. They've been good enough to bring us over to Seattle so that we could get a little early hands-on with Rise of Iron, and more specifically in this video, this is the very first story mission from the new expansion.
Yeah, you've been allowed, and I've been allowed. You've played the whole thing. Yes. I've played up until about mission 4. It's been a very long day so far. You've done really well. So this is your playthrough.
Yeah, this is my playthrough. Just to the first mission, like you say, we were able to play the whole campaign. I did manage to finish it, so I have to, rewind here in my head and think, what did I know at this point? No spoilers, don't want to give away anything. So what do we know at this point? We know that the expansion is called Rise of Iron, and it's to do with the Lords, the Iron Lords.
Yep.
Which is a little kind of bit of unexplored lore, a little bit unexplored lore from Destiny. And at this point, all I know is I've got to get to the top of this mountain.
Yep.
And really quick, please.
Yep. So basically, anyone who has already played Destiny will remember the Iron Banner and Lord Saladin. So this very much follows him and the order from which he is from. And it's all about uncovering their history, and the enemy that they faced in their history is now the enemy that we're facing in this new story campaign.
It's back.
It is back, and Bungie have very kindly asked us not to really go into more detail than that. There were some beautiful opening cinematics, not just to Rise of Iron, but to this mission, and we are not allowed to show them. We're going to respect that, because if you are a Destiny fan, it is nice to just experience those things for yourself. So this is just the gameplay.
100%. It was a really cool cinematic, and it was nice to see. God, I almost was saying too much then, even though you just said don't say too much. So you know what I'm thinking at this point. I'll just I'll just get in this gondola.
I know exactly what you're thinking, because we're all thinking the same thing.
Nothing bad can happen. I mean, I was already a bit worried when my little ghostie said that it hasn't been working for 400 years.
Go Nolan
bot.
bot.
Oh God, is this just gonna fall down?
That's exactly what I thought, and I was just like, don't forget, you've got your Titan jump. You can hover to the bottom.
Yeah, that's right. You've
got this.
I can double tap X anytime.
I just remember looking at my radar, being like, come on, when's it going to start going? There it is.
Oh yeah, I saw it as well, and lo and behold, we've got ourselves a little shooting gallery situation. Now this is the first time I've played Destiny in a couple of months, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm not gonna lie.
So I've been playing a little bit more. So I did a live stream for Destiny with a new strike from Rise of Iron at Gamescom.
I saw that.
I've been practicing on my Twitch channel, and you slip back in.
Yeah.
It's like putting on like a favorite jumper.
Well, you're absolutely right. I think Destiny's shooting mechanics are like second to none.
I've said that a few times, and I have to agree. It's
so
one of the
good.
best shooting games I've ever played.
And the control scheme is like flawless. In fact, I find myself like I said, I haven't played Destiny for a couple of months. I still find myself picking up new games and hitting R1 to melee and stuff like that. And it's like, well, no, you're thinking of another game, man. That's Destiny, you idiot. The shooting mechanics are just absolutely fantastic. And so, it did not take long to get back into the swing, and I completely remembered all the controls.
Do it now.
Oh, I went a bit too soon, but I saved a little extra.
You did it
for that last cushion.
You did that. That was lovely.
So we the gondola didn't work out, but we're still trying to ascend the mountain.
That, haven't you?
I know. Sorry, I do like a nice set piece as well, and it was cool to get that blown up by the ship. I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to end. I just knew it would. So we are at Fellwinter Peak. I don't know if we mentioned that at the start of this video, which is a new part of old Russia.
It is, yeah.
So we're back on Earth. Personally, I kind of like exploring Earth in Destiny.
It's one of my favourite places to patrol, actually. So when you're like you're on Destiny with a friend and you're just like, oh, what should we do today? I'm like, nah, let's just patrol. I always find myself going to old Russia. I really enjoy it, especially it's good fun when you've got your Sparrow out.
The other areas of the solar system are obviously great, but it's just like I really like exploring that.
Oh, you punched him.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, it's a dreg. Then I used 2 shots on that dreg.
Destiny Endgame is fashion game.
Right, I've been playing it wrong all this time.
You have.
I can't believe it.
Destiny Endgame is fashion game. That was one of the best bits about walking in today, was seeing, because Bungie imported most of our characters for us. I was like looking at all the screens, but like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Well, that's actually the sad truth, is that unfortunately they didn't import my character. So I'm playing with sort of like, I don't know, Bungie Titan 101.
Well done.
But thank you. I really like this bit. It was a cool little set piece bit, and I love this sort of shimmering cloak effect. I don't know why I didn't get my shotgun out sooner.
You know what I like about it is that I often find that I run a very close game when I play Titan. I use Defender, I like shotguns, I use machine guns. So what I can tend to find is this whole levels that I really I'm not suited to because it likes distance.
Yeah.
But this, you have the little shooting gallery, and it's like, fine, okay, now here's some nice up close bits. So if you play like me, you just want to punch everything until it dies. Here, knock yourself out.
Funnily enough, that this, like I said, this isn't my my Titan. This isn't my setup, but I'm the same. I run machine guns and shotguns.
Yeah.
I don't usually use a scout rifle. I don't really know why I did this time, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm thinking maybe I might change out on my own Titan when
The
I get
Unlon
home.
is really popular. I love the little. Have you ever noticed the little thing on the side, the little blue bubble? That's your ammo, and as the more ammo you shoot, the liquid goes down in it.
Oh man,
If you
that's
not noticed that, it's one of the coolest things about using this.
Now that's all I can look at. That was so cool. I didn't even notice that. I can see it like sloshing around in there. Can we see that? Stop aiming,
See?
you idiot.
And now it refills because you've just reloaded.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure everybody who plays Destiny knew that already, but I didn't, and I may never aim down the scopes with this gun again.
You're gonna struggle.
Yeah, I will, especially with the scout rifle.
That's lovely. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, so lovely bit of safe shotgun. I love running shotguns.
I do.
I like to use them in PvP as well. It's just...
I pretty much only shoulder charge. I just keep running and keep sprinting until the point where I can shoulder charge someone.
Yeah.
I was playing PvP with Nathan and he was just getting really frustrated. He's like, can you shoot someone? Can you please stop sprinting and can you just shoot someone? And then in the end, I would just hit the fists and just...
Nathan, Nathan and I played lots of multiplayer games together, especially shooters, and he's quite good, and in games that he's good, if you're on his team and you're not pulling your weight or you're not playing exactly as he thinks you should play, he finds it really hard to not get aggro about it. It's really, really funny. So I can imagine him like...
I'd never raid with
trying
Nathan.
to be polite as possible, but it's like, you've got a gun. You could use your gun.
I'm horrible. I'm not a PvP player. Straight up, I love PvE stuff. Like, I want to play with friends, not necessarily against people.
Yeah.
So, story mission for this, strikes, raid, Archon's Forge, that's my jam.
Right.
Like, that's what I enjoy playing.
Speaking of jam, look at this.
Look who's
it's
back.
Sepix Perfected. So you might remember Sepix Prime. This isn't Sepix Prime. This is Sepix Perfected.
He's perfection.
He's been perfected, and I mean you can see looking at him, not right this second because I'm not looking at him. He's wandered off over there, and I will go and get him in a minute. That he looks. I think the word that they use in the game is augmented, which I think is a good word.
It's a good word.
It's a very good word. I mean, I distinctly remember blowing him into tiny, tiny spheres. But he's back, and he has a sort of a reddish, pinkish hue.
Yeah, now, disclaimer, before I screw up and everyone tells me I'm wrong, I do call him Spiky Prime. I have always called Sepix Spiky Prime. It's a bit of a joke. So I'm really sorry if I refer to him as Spiky Prime.
That's okay. I'll tell you that you're wrong.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. So anyone who's played Taken King will remember the enemies from Taken King.
Yes.
It's basically existing enemies, but with a new dangerous glow.
That's true.
As they are being controlled by the Taken. This is kind of similar. Here, it's like another new enemy they've introduced, but it's like they take over and like augment the existing, and that is what's happened here to Spiky.
Augment is definitely the word, I think. So you
Jackson.
can see it's happened here to Sepix. And yeah, that is very much the theme of Rise of Iron. We're not going to say too much, but
Hammers, yes, love it.
yeah. So this is where you and I differ, isn't it? I love hammers. I just can't not run hammers.
I love them, but I've just found my play style is I love the bubble. I love just being able to be really stupid and make really bad decisions. Be like, okay, bubble,
But
you can't touch me. I'm in my bubble.
Even when
Don't come here and no Jackson, I'm in my bubble.
I need to talk to you. Come out of the bubble until the video's done. Do you mean like even when you're just playing by yourself,
Yep.
like playing a story mission?
Like
you'd
for
still...
today now, I ran Defender with
Okay.
Weapons of Light. And normally I would run Helm of Saint 14, which is like a blinding
Right.
helmet. So the idea is anything that runs into your bubble is also blind.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's great. If you're stuck with lots of enemies, pull the bubble up. You can control the ones outside because they can't hit you.
Yeah.
And then the ones that wander inside, hello, shotgun.
That's good.
And
Oh,
then
I
you
like
can
that.
clean a room, and Weapons of Light for me is how I run.
That's really smart, actually. I mean, I've got to admit, as I said, run Titan. I haven't maxed out Defender. I've maxed out the other two classes, but
How
not
do
Defender.
you raid? Because like for me, like I've just found, because I raid a lot. Like raiding's one of my favorite things to do, and for that I found that I need to run bubble for the team.
Yeah, I mean that is the smart thing to do, and that when you're doing a raid, I think yes, you do need to. You can't just play your own game, and that doesn't make any sense. But at times like this, I mean,
You're
and-
playing a crazy game right now because I hid behind the pillars.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of that. I didn't really. I was just like cracking on. I was trying to get some ammo and stuff. I think I was really looking for some heavy ammo because you can see I've got none.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hoping that if I killed some dregs and whatever, that I'd pick up some heavy ammo, but nothing came. And in fact, I believe little Nolan bot said maybe get to the high ground.
If Nolan Bot's got to drop a casual hint. But
Well, I
mind
mean,
you,
I
you
thought it
handled
was-
yourself really well down there.
I thought it was very cheeky of him. I was like, I'm doing fine, thank
You're
you.
doing really well. Yeah,
Don't
no,
need
I
to-
played, again, a much slower but more controlled method when I played this, which was very much take behind the pillars, you look over and down, throw a grenade to take out the little clusters that are on the stairs,
Yeah.
go for spiky for a bit,
Yeah.
fall back in. So my playthrough was longer than yours, but
Maybe.
very controlled. At
Maybe
no point
better.
was I really in trouble.
All right, show off.
But,
Fine.
but I played slower, and
No,
I had
but
a bubble.
It's I'm be the first to admit that this was I didn't play this in the sort of smartest way, and I was kind
Looks
of
good, though.
flying by the seat of my pants the whole way.
But it looks fun.
But it was fun. It was really fun. In fact, I distinctly remember like finishing this mission and then like letting out a big sort of sigh of air of like, oh, that was tense. You know, it's the right balance of hard and
Yeah.
fun. Like it wasn't like, I felt like I was being challenged, but I also felt like I could do it. I could do this.
I should say we're running up to 320 on our characters. I think I was 319 with my loadout. You're 320. This mission is a 290 light level on normal. There was not an option to play this on hard because obviously it was the first time that we're doing it. So we are playing on 290, but it does go up slightly as you play through. So,
Look at this guy.
oh, that was amazing.
Jumping in, I mean,
but like right into the line of like is
I think it was a headshot. I was like, well, thanks very much. And there is Sepix perfected. Not perfected anymore.
Good
or
night,
maybe
Spikey.
I shot him perfectly. So that's the very first mission from Rise of Iron, the new Destiny expansion. There's a lovely cinematic after that, which we can't show you.
Sorry, guys.
Because we promised Bungie we wouldn't. But you're going to want to play it yourself and find out exactly what's going on in the expansion and have that experience for yourself. So please do that if you'd like to and enjoy that. Comment to let us know what you think of Rise of Iron and how badly I was doing and what I should be doing
good.
better, what I've missed on all the other guns. Like this video if you like this video, and please do subscribe so you don't miss anything else from the world of PlayStation.